Hey guys, it is Bob Loblaw doing a real quick analysis of the 5-second multiplayer footage that was attached to the survival trailer. I know a lot of people are doing these, but honestly, I've had a lot of requests from you guys to do this in my messages and on Twitter. And on top of that, there's a few things that people aren't really paying attention to in this thing. I know it's 5 seconds. I know it's geeky to do this, but I'm a geek, man. I am so stoked for Modern Warfare 3. There's actually a lot to be told in this 5-second trailer, and I'm going to break it down for you, show you guys what's up. Hopefully you haven't seen all this, so I'm going to freeze frame it here in a second. That's the whole thing. That's all the multiplayer footage we saw. Goes by pretty fast, right? But there's actually a ton of information in there. So the first thing you see, that does look like an ACR. The game looks like a Call of Duty game, let's be honest. There's nothing crazy so far. Everything feels like Call of Duty, which I like. I love Call of Duty. But let me kind of focus on this. There's some huge changes here. The first thing you see on the bottom right is a kill streak or a kill point. I don't know what you'd call it, I guess Call of Duty point counter there. It's right now marked up 13 out of 14, so they need one more point for their kill streak. You'll see all 3 kill streaks, the bottom one, which I don't know what it is, then a Predator, and then Juggernaut. You'll see the flash and a landmine. So everything's pretty normal, but the new point counter is totally different. He switches to a gun here. This is a secondary, I'm assuming, the FMG9. It's a foldable submachine gun made by Magpul. It is a real gun, though it's only a prototype in real life. It's actually a pretty simple gun. It shoots 9mm parabellums, and it's a lot like shooting a Glock. It's actually based off of the Glock 17 or 18. It's a cool looking gun. It's really not that amazing. It's a pretty simple gun. So it sounds like we are going to have some pretty cool secondaries, not just pistols. So that is either good or bad depending on what you like. So the landmine goes off. Before I get to the Juggernaut, I want to focus on the mini-map. It does look like it's 3-dimensional. That could be huge, guys. You know how sometimes you don't know if a guy's on the first floor or the second floor? Hopefully, they've put in some way that we can differentiate between the two, because I know that's been kind of an annoying thing if you're in a 2-story building. So the next part's much bigger. The Juggernaut, he hits his Juggernaut kill streak at 14 points. Remember, it doesn't say kills, it does say points. Now, I'm hoping this is based on the home front system, which basically means, let's say you cap a flag, maybe that equals a point or 2 points even. Or if you defend a flag, you don't just get a kill, maybe you get 2 points. And that's just speculation, but clearly it's not just going to be about kills. Juggernaut, if you watch the rest of the survival trailer, Juggernaut is basically this giant suit that you put on and gives you basically a ton of power. That's the most likely outcome because it's a care package drop is how it comes. It sounds like it comes in a care package drop. So next, and this is the huge part, guys, if you look at the bottom right hand corner, this is a huge change. It looks like you can now pick which kill streak. If you look at the Juggernaut that he just achieved, there's a right arrow button, which I assume is the D-pad. It looks like if you press right on the right, if you put right on the D-pad, you get to use your Juggernaut. It looks like if you press down, you get to use your Predator. It also looks like if you were to press up, if you had your first kill streak, you could use that as well. That's all huge. You now have toggleable kill streaks and you can choose your kill streaks. We've always wanted that. But here's the thing people aren't talking about. If you look on the right, it looks like the point counter has reset. Now, this could be totally flawed and maybe you can't add to it, but it sure looks like to me that you might be able to go out and restart your kill streak without dying. That would be gigantic because right now you have to die. You're kind of punished for living. So if that's the case, that could be a huge fundamental game. I mean, you could see games where guys go 140-0. Now, whether that's good or bad, I don't know. It'll have to, we'll have to play the game and see. I'm not saying that's the way it is, but guys, isn't that how it looks? So yeah, I mean, guys, these are huge changes. I mean, first of all, the point system, think about that. If they're going to actually reward objective play, that totally changed objective gameplays. You guys know me. I bitch all the time how people don't play the objective and they just run around trying to get kills or they camp in domination. Man, if you can get points for jumping on a flag and still get your kill streaks, here's the big question. In home front, when you die, you don't lose your kill streak. They still build up. I wonder how they're going to handle that. Maybe it drops a little bit because they're keeping a meter now. It's a meter. So it could maybe drop. I think it'd be cool if you died, it goes down like 3 spots instead of every spot. Who knows? That's just speculation, but like I said, it definitely looks like they're going to more of a home front system. I love home front. If it had the feel of Call of Duty, I probably would have never played Call of Duty again, but Call of Duty still has the best engine, still has the 60 frames per second. So please leave me your comments. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know what you think of all the changes. I'd love to hear about them. Let me know your speculation if you disagree with anything I said. I will talk to you later, guys. Take it easy.
Multiplayer world premiere at Call of Duty XP. Multiplayer world premiere at Call of Duty XP.